Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everyone. We are from Group 1. Today we will present our topic about pest control in corn and sorghum plant. Group 1 there is Sartika Sari with student number 11, Raihati Mustaqima with student number 32, and Ridwan with student number 43. First, there's a description about corn plants. So corn or zeal maize, it comes from the family Geminae, class Angiospermae. Root system consists of seminal, coronal, and aerial roots. The stems are unbranched and stiff, cylindrical, and consist of several segments and nodes. The leaves are long and somewhat uniform in width. The leaves are alternate and shaped like grass, and leaf bones are clearly visible with the shape including the parallel veins. For flowers, corns have incomplete flowers because they don't have petals and sepals. For sorghum plants, sorghum bicolor L comes from the family Poaceae, class Monocotyledonae. The stem of the sorghum plants is a series of internodes and nodes and doesn't have a cambium. The shape of the sorghum plants is almost similar to corn and have difference in type of flowers. Sorghum has perfect flowers where both genitals are in one flower. Next, we will talk about types on corn plant. First, there is corn skin borer, caused by Ostrinium furnicalis. This pest destroy leaves, male flowers, and then gnaws corn stalks. And newly hatched larvae will burrow the young leaves. They are still rolling. Symptoms are indicated by the presence of holes in each hoist, and hoisting by Ostrinia furnicalis will reduce the movement of water from the soil to the top of the leaf due to damage to plant tissue. For control this pest, there's three ways: technical control by choosing the right planting time, doing intercropping system, and cutting off some of the male flower. Biological control use parasitoid like Trichogramma sp, Predator Roreus, or Metarhizium and Befaria bassiana. Chemical control is difficult because the newly hatched first instar larvae spread to all parts of the corn plant, but it can be done by using insecticide with active ingredients cypermethrin, deltametrin, thiodicarb, and etc. Then is corn cob borer. It caused by Helicoverpa armigera. The larvae enter the young fruit and feed on the corn kernels. The characteristic are the hair of the corn cob is cut off. There are hoist marks on the tip of the cob, and the hatching larvae move downwards and eat the young seed until they are about to pupa. For control this pest, there's technical culture with complete tillage. It will destroy the pupa formed in the soil and can reduce the next population. Biological control by using natural enemy like spider, parasitoid Trichogramma, and also with Metarhizium and Befaria bassiana stain. Chemical control, it is rather difficult to prevent damage immediately after hatching, but use of insecticide with active ingredient like carbofuran were effective in suppressing the attack of the corn cob borer. Caterpillar or Spodoptera litura, severe damage occurs in the larva stage, generally cause leaf damage but can also attack pods on some plants. The attack is characterized by leaves that look whitish in color on the upper epidermis, irregular holes on the edge to the top and bottom of the leaves, and sometimes leaving only the bones of the leaves. For control, there are four ways: with technical culture, by crop rotation with non-host plants, and planting simultaneously, planting of imago traps and Spodoptera litura eggs using MLG 3023 soybean. The second, mechanical control by collecting and killing egg groups. Biological control with Spodoptera litura, nuclear polyhedrosis virus, and Befaria bassiana, also Metarhizium, that also have shown their effectiveness in controlling armyworm pests. And according to Ferdiansha, biopesticide from neem seed and papaya leaves were effective in controlling the armyworm population with an efficiency level of 66.67%. Next, there is flies. It caused by Aterigona sp. Attack the plant as it grows until the plant is about 1 month old. These pests lay their egg in young plants between 6 till 9 days after planting. The initial symptoms is the change in leaf colors from normal green to yellowish, and symptoms are followed by the young leaf curling up wither because the dust is gnawed by larvae. And for control, first there is prevention of corn seed flies by applying a crop rotation, use of varieties that are resistant, and shifting the planting time and planting simultaneously. And second, there is biological using parasitoid like Ophius sp and Globiona japonicola as a predator for seed fly imago. And the last one is chemical control by using insecticide that applied to the seed or seed treatment before planting.
Okay, the next pest is aphids or Rhopalioseum magus. This pest is green like leaves, such corn plant disease, especially on young leaves. It treats testing, phase in phase, and has the potential to cause secondary attack of sooty mold. Severe attack cause the leaves of corn plants to have chlorosis symptoms, look parallel to the chlorotic leaf bones, or yellow and curl. This tick is also a vector insect that transmits the mosaic virus. Control can be done by spraying insecticide with active ingredients abamectins, imidacloprid, acetamiprid, clofenapir, cypermethrin, or lambda-cyhalothrin. The next is grasshopper or Locusta migratoria. This pest usually attack corn plant on the young leaves. Symptoms of attack are tears in the leaves. Severe attack can only see the bones of the leaves. This pest control can be done by releasing its natural predators in the form of birds or spider, or by using biopesticides with the active ingredient Metarhizium anhypsopliae, and chemical control can use regen pesticides, Curacorn, Lanat, or Privaton. The next pest is leaf caterpillar or Spodobetta frugipeda. This pest damages sorghum plants by boring leaves. Damage to plant is usually indicated by larval horse marks, which are coarse, sawdust-like powder on the upper surface of the leaves or around the shoots of plant. Early symptom of caterpillar attack larva damage shoots, young leaf or plant growth points can kill plants. Pest control can use technical control include the use of superior seeds and pest resistance variant, namely and uniform planting on one land, maintaining garden sanitation and weeding. By mechanical control, finding on killing larvae and eggs by hand, sprinkling sawdust, ash, and sand on the young leaves that are still curled to dry the larvae. Third, biological by using of biopesticides such as Bassiana bituriensis, predator Coleomagilla maculata, parasitoids, Diptera Tachinidae telenomus, and use of natural pesticides such as extract from neem. Next is green ladybug or Nephera viridula. After the seeds is formed, the imago and name of Nephera viridula will damage and eat by sticking their stylet into the seeds to suck liquid and nutrient from the seeds. Signs of damage caused by Nephera viridula attack are the presence of brown spots on the seeds or inner skin. The increasing injury to the seeds causes the plant maturity to be delayed. Pest control, the first can use technical control can be carried out by simultaneous planting, alternation of plants with non-host plant, mechanical collection of Nephera viridula, selective sanitation of host plant, planting of resistant variant, and planting of trap plants. Second, using biological control by the bioinsecticides Lecanicillum lecanii. Another biological control is the use of natural enemies, spider and red ant. Third, use insecticides with active ingredient deltamethrin and clopyrifos were known to be effective for controlling Nephera viridula and were able to maintain yield of 61.6%.
Okay, next slide. Seed fleas. Atarigona exigua. Plants attacked by seed fleas were indicated by the presence of spots which were puncture wounds of the ovipositor of seed fleas. Besides that, the symptoms of attack were indicated by brown spores on the bark, which were from former larva hosts. Plants that could not tolerate larva attack that will quickly fall. The plants wither and eventually this. Okay, next slide. Pest control. Control can be done by setting the times of planting, crops rotation, simultaneous planting, set treatment before planting with active ingredients of thiodicarb of carbofuran, Rianto 2009. Stand that soursop leaf extract was proven to be active as an insect repellent. Man will be turgenensis and B. Bassiana produces protein that are toxic to insects. Okay, next slide. Powder beetle Cytopirus sp. This pest attack causes the set to have holes, break quickly, and crumble into flour. As a result, sorghum set become yellow and unfit for consumption. It is characteristic by the presence of flour in the affected grains. The cells are until by the saliva of the larva, so that the quality of the set decreases or is completely damaged. Okay, next slide. Pest control. Number 1, the as of resistant varieties. Number 2, the reap harvesting is after psychological maturity can residue the attack of pest damage after the seeds are stored. Number 3, set strong mix with vegetable ingredients such as Citronella leaves, Dirigo leaves, and leaves of Mimosa pudicalin. Number 4, the as of natural enemy of the powder beetle such as anisop Pteromalus calanderae, and Lariophagus distinguandus.
I think that's all from our presentation. If you guys have any question, please proceed through WhatsApp group or Slada Wimaya for discussion. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.